Welcome back on our session of today on mobile, wireless, and Internet of Things devices. So, when we are engaged in mobile computing, and most of us are, especially now in the work from home environment, and also going forward, also, so there are certain things which we or the organization needs to be very careful about that these devices are having these things incorporated into it, which talks about device registration, tagging, data storage, virus detection and control. So your mobile computing device, it should have the latest patches, virus antivirus patches and all. In case data is getting stored which is very confidential in nature, it should be encrypted. Compliance, it should comply to your organization mobile computing policies. Approval, it should have the required approvals. Acceptable usage policy, so it should follow the acceptable usage policy of the organization. Due care should be taken while handling it. So it could talk about the physical care. Awareness training. So proper awareness training should be given to the people who are using mobile computing on how to use it. What are the acceptable usage for the company and how more securely it needs to be done. Secure transmission, remote wipe and lock. So in case there is a loss of device or someone leaves the organization, so there could be issues where the data needs to be wiped out and the device needs to be locked. So those things should be taken care. Secure remote support. So remote support should be secured out here. So wireless networks. So now wireless networks are actually in thing now. So there are certain technologies like WPA2 which uses a public key cryptographic technique. So that is more secure than the one which did not use this. Now there are 3 4 terms which are important here. So authenticity. So when we say, and let me just point out here that there are questions on and around this part of these terms. So you need to be very clear about the understanding of these terms and the application of these terms in your work. Cisa expects you not to be having a definition of it. Okay, that's fine, but then the application of it. So that needs to be very clear in your mind. So what is authenticity? So in case there is a message, so a third party should be able to verify that the content of the message has not been changed while in transit. So if that message is getting transmitted or transited from A to B, so content of the message from A, the giver, to the receiver B, it should not get changed. Non-repudiation. So non-repudiation is the origin must be verified by a third party. So origin or the receipt. Accountability. Action of entity must be traceable. And network availability, IT resources to be available. Now, Internet of Things. So, while we talk about Internet of Things, we need to be clear about the risks from these 3 elements generally: the business risk, the operational risk, and the technical risks. With this, we come to an end of our session of today. Thank you. Thanks for hearing me out.